My name's Calum and we're back again in another video which is demonstrating the use of the Apple iOS screen reader, and in today's video we're going to use this to navigate the Scouts website. Now just to add, this is actually one of the better websites I've tested. It's not too bad actually. I think they do a lot of stuff really well. There's a few things on here that I'm going to point out, and yeah, we'll just go through it together and just see what we think. So starting from the top as always,
Scouts logo visited, link, image.
so we have the Scouts logo, which in the top left hand corner represents the cancel and go back button or the home button, which is absolutely fine.
Donate, link. Search button.
So this is actually really interesting here. So they've actually incorporated the search facility as a button, which is really helpful because when I use something like the when I use the rotor to access the different elements of a website, so obviously we can break it down into headings, links, form controls, things like that. When I activate the form control, that will pick up on that button, which is really helpful.
Toggle navigation button end.
And that as well, the toggle navigation, it could be better. And if it, in this sense, it's great that it's a button, but the fact that it's not just called menu. Obviously, navigation, I've gone to many different websites and I know that's the menu, but you know, if you were coming across someone that was new to a website, was a little bit unsure of themselves, especially when using a screen reader, that would be helpful. But no, that's absolutely fine, and the fact they've used a button there is brilliant.
Cub Scouts and a leader running in a field, image.
I actually really like this as well. So
preparing
the
young
first
people with skills for
time,
life. We're Scouts and everyone is welcome here. Every week, we help almost 500,000 people aged 4 to 25 develop skills for life. Are you ready to join the adventure? Feedback. Volunteer.
Yeah, okay, so this bit here.
Toggle nav. Cub Scouts and a leader running in a field, image. Preparing young people with skills for life. Heading level 1.
Right, what I wanted to say about the image, right, was the fact that I thought it was really great, the fact that obviously we had an image description to say what was in the photo. However, maybe having all that text there was a little bit long, seeing as I know that some of that information that's in there is a bit further down the website page as well, so you can see that. But again, it's great, you know, you've got all that detail there, and if that is in the image, then, you know, then fair enough, you know, it's only reading what was in the image, and it's doing its job, and whoever has put the alt tagging there has done a very good job.
We're Scouts and everyone is welcome here. Every week, we help almost 500,000 people. Volunteer, link.
Okay, so we've got like the links here, which, okay, it's fine, so we've got the volunteer.
Join Scouts, link. Squirrels logo, link. Image. 4-6 years, link.
Okay, so what I think could have been better here is I go through all this, I'll go through it all with you now, but what they've sort of done here is they've listed like what the thing is called. So like you've got squirrels from ages 4 to 6, then you've got beavers from like 6 to 8 and so forth. Now, what would have been so much better is they've done a really great job up until this point, but now we see this could have been an appropriate use of the headings. So you could have had like beavers, like for argument's sake, it could have just said beavers, and then ages 6 to 8 could have been your link for this part. And it would have just been so much easier just to navigate through. But again, it's not a major issue, it's pretty good.
Beavers logo, link. 6-8 years, link.
It's just when we go through it as a link, just to show you.
Links. Beavers logo, link. Beavers, link. 6-8 years, link. Cubs logo, link. 8-10.5 years, link.
We've got like twice the amount of links that we need for the same thing, which is quite frustrating.
Form controls, links. Headings. Want to be a scout? Find your local group. Heading level 2. 9. Location. For example, E4. 7.
Okay, so that's quite a good use of actually the heading. So
want to be a scout?
Want to be a scout. So obviously I've used the heading form there, and it's the next swipe after puts me straight in the text field to search for my area. So that's actually really great, and it's a good showing of how that works. Overall, I'll just summarise for you. The experience of this website was more positive than negative. I think they've done a lot of stuff really well. However, there are things that should be changed, definitely. But they're only minor teething issues. But it's an example of getting some of it
Screen
right, but
dimmed.
also some of it wrong.